I kind of like the old adage, all politics is local, but the way I operate is I say all politics is local and personal. Because unless you make that personal connection, you're not always going to be able to get someone that sits on the couch off that couch and into the street with the sign or knocking on doors or making phone calls, because usually it's that first step. And I'll give you an example. So Laura Hall, right? She ran for the 47th district, House district. I talked to her last night, and we had talked about how we could improve her media presence for the next election. So she was a first-time candidate. I had originally met her in a meet and greet for the Arlington GOP, and I just met her over drinks, and she said, I want to run. Well, she didn't get that much of the vote, but she is in Northern Virginia, and she has already agreed to run again. Now that is amazing, because a 47 to have a Republican run, hadn't had a Republican in over 10 years.
Really?
And now she not only wants to run once, even though she lost, which was painful, she wants to run again. So last night we were talking about how can you get people in your local area to know who you are and get your message out. And she talked about websites, which aren't always responsive. And we started using, and how you and I met was through Nextdoor. It's just something that I created, a special group for Republicans here in Alexandria, but it's GPS based, it's locality based. She needs something in Arlington. There is not an Arlington Nextdoor group there for the Republicans. There's not anything for Democrats, because I checked, which is a good thing so far. But we always have to be active in the social media. So last night we talked on the phone, and she created that app. She didn't really know how to do it, even though it was really easy. She had never been on Nextdoor. She just hadn't had it created. And so we just did that, but it was the persistence of making phone calls to her, saying, you know, got to get you to do it. A lot of people say they want to do it. They have good intentions to do it, but unless you make that extra effort, reach out to them personally and do it, you're not going to get there.